Good evening. Welcome back to Legend Knows Football, where football lesson awaits. But what do we always do? Before we get into the football, we start off with our verse of the day. And today's verse of the day is Colossians 3 verse 2. Set your minds on things that are above, not on things that are on earth. The word of the Lord is the truth and it is blessed. Today's video is going to be more on the announcement of Hato, what some inside sources are saying surrounding our striker situation, Champions League objectives, news on Fofana's return, news on Tyreek George, a general, transfer summary, Ganacho news also floating around, and some other news on various clubs. But not wasting time, let's get into the first slide. This was on the announcement of Jorrel Hato. Chelsea is delighted to announce the signing of the Netherlands international Jorrel Hato from Ajax. Jorrel Hato, in his first interview, he said, "I was really thinking about my future, and this is what I wanted. I think I will be a good fit for the way Chelsea are playing. So I was sure about taking my step to Chelsea." As per Chelsea FC, Ben Jacobs also quoted Jorrel Hato on why he joined Chelsea. "I think I will be a good fit for the way Chelsea is playing, so I was sure about taking my step to Chelsea. For sure, it was a big decision. I played 7 years at Ajax, and for me, it was home. The people, the players, the coaches, the culture. So it was not easy to leave, but my feeling was that at this moment, I needed to make a step to the biggest club in the biggest competitions. And for me, this was the right decision at the right time. The biggest club in the biggest competitions. We won the Club World Cup. We qualified for the Champions League. So he saw that, to win, you need to join Chelsea and no one else. Because we have a winning mentality, and we are back. And for that, we see that the boy wants to win. He comes in with the right mentality, and we are happy that he's there. And finally, I just can't wait to see him on the field. I've been watching some highlights on him, but I really want to see him in action, live action on the field. So I hopefully he plays this coming weekend and Cucurella continues to rest since he played so much football. But anyways, let's get into the next slide, which is just some insider news on our striker situation. Chelsea could yet receive offers for Nicholas Jackson, though Enzo Maresca is currently planning to have him compete with the lab as a striker again. Options, while leaning on Pedro's versatility across the attack. Chelsea do not simply want to have returned to the Champions League. They want to compete. That's exactly why we are there, to compete, not to make numbers full. Chelsea Dodgers further tweeted that a Stamford Bridge insider described Enzo Maresca as a master of rotation, adding he does not have a best 11, and nor does he desire one. He wants the best squad. He picks his team based on a tactical plan, the opposition training and playing load. We've seen it, we've witnessed it, how he picked the team, how he set up the team against PSG. PSG was the so-called, best team in the world, and we annihilated them, we humiliated them. So, I'm not surprised on that statement of saying that Enzo Maresca is a master, He knows what he's doing tactically, and with the players that we are signing, every player is not rooted to one position. Everyone is versatile across the pitch. So yeah, I can't wait. I'm really excited. Let me not get off topic. Let's go into the next slide, which is on Fofana. Chelsea Dodgers tweeted, "It will be interesting to see if Wesley Fana is back with the team tomorrow. Wesley has connections to this IG account. He also interacts and speaks to them. Let's see tomorrow." Only one day to go before Wesley Fofana's big return to training at Cobham with the team. So Maybe he's back. We haven't seen anything official yet, but hopefully he's back. We could use him in our defense. He's a very good player. He can anticipate. He has a good pace to him, composure. So I really pray and hope that he's back fit and ready for the season. Let's move on to the next slide. This is more on Derek George as per Fabrizio Romano, Chelsea Dodgers. Concrete, real possibility of Derek George leaving on a permanent transfer. Chelsea would love to keep, but I'm hearing the player wants to develop and play. He loves and respects Chelsea, but feels there will be now many offensive players. Understandably from him, he's a young boy. He needs to develop. He needs the most game time that he can get at this point in his career. So him wanting to leave, I wouldn't blame him. We hope that it doesn't become a situation like Man City had Cole Palmer and they sold him and now he's a superstar. So if he goes, maybe one day we can buy him back, and like Lukaku came back to us, but that story was also just sad. But anyways, we hope him all the best if he goes, and we can still follow him and see how he develops, and like I said, maybe we'll buy him back. But anyways, let's move forward on the next slide. This is just a summary on the transfers that are happening surrounding Chelsea. Chelsea active with incomings and outgoings. Hato done for 43 million and viewed as a left back. Alejandro Ganacho possible and talks with Leipzig for Xavi Simons ongoing. Mark Gui to finalize his loan move to Sunderland within 24 hours. Armando Broja off to Burnley on a 5-year contract. Movement on Alfie Gilchrist exit possible next week with multiple championship clubs keen. Raheem Sterling, Axel Disasi and Ben Chilwell all expected to be sold. Renato Vega has new Saudi interest after Atletico Madrid move fell through. Christopher Nkunku remains for sale. So that's it on what the business that has been done and continues to happen surrounding Chelsea in this transfer window. We will make more revenue, and the only players that I think that will still come in is Xavi Simons, maybe Garnacho, and maybe a goalkeeper. That's what I'm thinking so far. But we will see how it develops. There's still a few weeks left. Let's see on the next slide. This is just on Alejandro Ganacho. Alejandro Ganacho has given his total priority to Chelsea. Talks took place on player side. No negotiations yet with Manchester United as price will be key factor. Timing of this deal not expected to be imminent. Can take some time with Chelsea focused on outgoings plus Xavi. And then London first, Archcards tweeted, Chelsea must stay far away from Alejandro Ganacho. It does not make sense from a squad building or a team morale perspective. So that person or individual clearly doesn't want Garnacho to join Chelsea. Everyone sees Garnacho as this rebellious type of character. But from a footballing perspective, if he can just keep his head down and focus on playing, I don't think Garnacho will be a bad signing. Especially with the group of players that we have. It's his age group, it is players that are focused. You get influenced by your peers. And with positive mindsets surrounding you, you will become just positive minded, and he might even become a better player moving forward. And I'm sure he wants to play the World Cup next year. So the best time to sign him is actually now. Just, we shouldn't overpay for him. So maybe we can sell him in the future for a profit, the way we do our business. But anyways, we will follow that story also and see how it develops. Let's get into the next slide. This is on Newcastle. Newcastle prepared to improve their 75 million plus 5 million offer to Leipzig with optimism. A fee and structure can be agreed. Fixed fee already meet Leipzig's valuation. Manchester United also held talks with Leipzig on Saturday evening. Both clubs waiting on Benjamin Sesko's decision, which is now expected quickly. Newcastle now feel in a position to move fast on the club-to-club side. Manchester United yet to place any formal bid, but one will be forthcoming if Sesko gives the green light. Leipzig away. So Manchester wants to bid, Newcastle wants to increase their bid, but that saga just continues. I don't know when it's going to end, but I feel there's going to be movement concerning Isak, Sesko, and that whole situation of one striker, the striker, that striker. Anyways, let's continue. This is just continuing on Sesko. Benjamin Sesko agent arrived in Leipzig ahead of key moment final decision of a new club. Manchester United on Saturday. An official bid will follow after Newcastle's one, if Sesko opens the door to move. Decision soon from Benjamin Sesko. Leipzig boss Marshall Schaefer met with Sesko's agent yesterday and today. Sesko's decision will be crucial for next steps from Newcastle or Manchester. All parties now want clarity as soon as possible. So it seems like he also has an input on what's going to happen. But yeah, let's continue. And the final slide is on what Ruben Amarin said. We will now have a new leadership group. This is going to be very important. It's going to be with Bruno Lissandro, Harry Maguire, Diego Dalot, Tom Heaton, and Nausar Mazraoui, told Daily Mail. I want to stay at Manchester United for 20 years, so he wants to be Fergie. I truly believe in that. It's my goal. I know that last season I used all the credit. Now we move forward, he told BBC. Just a little bit on Manchester United. You know this is a football channel. Anyways, thank you for watching my video. Please leave a like, subscribe, comment. Let's have a discussion on this upcoming season. And thank you for watching the previous video. If you haven't watched it, you can go check it out. It's on my channel. And yeah, thank you. Road to 50 subscribers continues. We're anticipating the season. And hopefully it's going to be a good season for Chelsea. Thank you. Cheers. Stay safe and God bless.